This is a video for AQA Further Pure Mathematics. This is complex numbers 2.2, where we're looking at multiplication by I and the effect of this on an Argand diagram. Well, let's start by considering the real number 5 and what happens if we multiply that by I. And obviously we get 5I. On the Argand diagram then, we know that this is along the imaginary axis, so that we can see that from 5 on the real axis we've turned through 90 degrees, so a 90-degree anticlockwise rotation when we've multiplied by I. We can consider what happens if we multiply by I again, so that we get 5I multiplied by I, which is 5I squared, and of course that's negative 5. So we've got a further 90-degree rotation, putting us onto the negative real axis. So each time we've multiplied by I, it looks like we're rotating by 90 degrees. Let's see what happens if we look at a more complicated number, so a complex number this time, where we've got 5 plus 2I, and see what happens when we multiply this one by I. So multiplying by I again, we get the following, and of course that becomes 5I plus 2I squared, and so the real part is negative 2, so we get negative 2 plus 5I. So putting that onto the Argand diagram, it will be at negative 2, 5, and we can see again that we've got a 90-degree anticlockwise rotation. Well, multiplying by I again, clearly that's going to give us the result negative 5 minus 2I. Just check through that calculation, make sure you're happy with that. And if we plot that onto the Argand diagram, so it would be at negative 5, negative 2 this time. And we can see again that we've got a 90-degree rotation. So what happens whenever we multiply by I, the effect of that is to give a 90-degree anticlockwise rotation about the origin. That's the end of this section on complex numbers, and there'll be further videos that you can watch looking at complex numbers in a little bit more detail. So complex numbers section 3.